waking the city up. The smell of roasted beans in the air banish away every single care. A fresh start on a wooden table. Life feels like a quiet fable. It's the morning roast, simple and true. A golden moment just for me and you. Sipping slow, letting the time pass. Watching the world through the window glass. Smells so good. Smells so good. No rush today, no heavy load. Just walking down this easy road. One sip at a time. Morning roast, yeah. Corner seat with the velvet cushion deep. Promises that the paperback keeps. Rain tapping soft on the window pane, washing away the stress and the strain. Chapter 1 diving in deep, while the busy world is half asleep. I'm just a page turner lost in the line, sipping my latte, everything is fine. Lo-fi beats and the story so old, the greatest adventure ever told. Yeah, just reading. The smell of old paper and brewing tea, the perfect company for me. Words floating in the quiet air, without a worry, without a care. Turn the page, turn the page, turn the page, softly now. The cafe is empty, the chairs are stacked, except for this corner, keeping track. Dark roast coffee, black as the night, everything feels exactly right. Sipping midnight espresso, cool and deep, while the rest of the world is fast asleep. Jazz notes floating in the smoky air, a moment of peace beyond compare. The bass hums low, a steady friend, waiting for the long day to end. Just me and the music. Midnight, so green leaves rustle overhead, leaving the heavy words unsaid. I sit outside with a cold brew tea, the happiest place for you and me. A butterfly lands on the wooden arm, full of simple natural charm. On the garden bench, life is good. Everything is clearly understood. Indie folk rhythm, light and free, singing and along with the bumblebee. The flowers bloom in red and blue, a perfect view for me and you. No Wi-Fi here, just the earth and sky, watching the fluffy clouds float by. Garden bench, sunny day. Garden bench, sunny day.
Yeah, slow motion morning, taking my time, finding a reason and a rhyme. The honey pours slow from the jar, knowing exactly who we are. Sweetness dripping on the spoon, underneath the afternoon moon. Let the honey drip, slow and sweet, finding a groove in a busy street. Neo soul vibe, warm and low, watching the good feeling start to grow. Ooh, taste the sweet, no bitterness here, just a gold. A story of flavor being told, smooth and sticky, rich and fine. Honey drip, yeah, yeah.
The drops race down the cold glass, watching the gray moments pass. I'm safe inside, warm and dry, beneath the heavy weeping sky. A mug of cocoa in my hand, the most peaceful place in the land. Looking through the rainy day window, letting the quiet feelings flow. Piano and strings, soft and deep, the cozy promises that the rain keeps safe and sound here with you. The world is washed clean and new, a different perspective, a different view. Peace in the storm, rainy day, safe inside. The machine hisses a cloud of white, disappearing into the light. Shapes forming in the misty air, vanishing with a delicate flare. I watched the steam rise and twist, a beauty that cannot be missed, lost in the vapor steam, floating high, reaching for the painted sky. Ambient sound, dreamy and wild, with nowhere left for the stress to hide, drifting away on a cloud of foam, finding my way back home. Drifting under toi. The sand is flowing, the air is crisp, a buttery flake on my fingertip, sitting at a round table small, answering the romantic call. The accordion breathes a happy sigh underneath the Parisian sky, dancing the croissant waltz round and round, the most delicious rhythm found, past your layers of light and gold, a story of Paris being told. One bite is crunchy, the inside soft, sending my hat spirits aloft, coffee and butter, the perfect pair. Love is floating in the air. Au revoir, sweet waltz.
Flickering on the wet pavement. Inside here it's a quiet enslavement to the rhythm of the beans and the drip. Taking a late night caffeine sip, shadows dancing on the brick wall, ignoring the telephone's distant call. It's the midnight grinder, turning slow, watching the city sleeping below. Dark rose feelings deep and black. There is no turning the morning back. Just me and the steam, living in a waking dream. Far away from the daytime crowd, grinding down the thoughts in my head. Midnight, just the grind.
The smell of old paper and leather binding, a hidden treasure that needs finding. Rows of stories sleeping on the shelf. I lose the world and I find myself The floorboards creak with a friendly sound. The best quiet corner that I've found. In the dusty bookshop, time stands still, watching the sunlight climb the sill. Your grip-stitch stories whispered low, where the imagination starts to grow, turning pages one by one until the setting of the sun. First edition, a faded note, the beautiful words that a stranger wrote, connecting souls across the years, wiping away the silent tears. Read on, quiet now.
Traffic go by. The air is cool, the mood is chic, the ultimate view that the people seek. A martini glass with an olive twist, a skyline beauty that can't be missed. Up on the rooftop lounge, feeling high beneath the purple and orange sky. Sophisticated rhythm, funky and sweet, moving my feet to the city beat. Lights coming on, grid by grid, doing exactly what we did. Yeah, smooth jazz. Perfect evening for me and you. Luxury flow, city lights shining bright. City lights shining bright. falls into the bowl. A gentle healing for the soul. Bamboo whisker moving back and forth, finding the center of the north. The water turns a verdant hue, a grassy flavor, fresh and new. Whisking the matcha frothy and light, making the morning feel so right. Bedroom pop vibe, soft and clean, the prettiest green I've ever seen. Sip it slow, let the antioxidants flow, watching the peaceful feelings grow. So fresh, so green. A ritual of patience and of grace, finding zen in this little space, bitter and sweet, perfectly balanced, matcha green, sit clean.
Put the record on the turntable platter. Nothing else really seems to matter. The crackle and pop, the hiss and hum, waiting for the bass line to finally come. It's not digital, it's warm and round. The most authentic living sound. I got that analog soul deep inside, with nowhere left for the feeling to hide. Retro groove, vintage and fine, like a sip of expensive aged wine. Spinning circles at 33, bringing the good vibes back to me. Oh yeah, feel it. They say perfection is in the clean, but I prefer the spaces in between. The human touch, the slight mistake. Analog love, keep spinning.
rubbing the sleep from the baker's eyes. Yeast is rising in the warm metal bowl, putting the heart into the bread roll, kneading the dough with a rhythmic hand. The best The landscape blurs in a wash of gray, traveling far from the yesterday. Droplets racing on the window pane, matching the rhythm of the moving train. Headphones on, world tuned out, leaving behind every shadow of doubt. Just rain on the train, moving fast, watching the memories flow on past. Cinematic mood, piano deep, the secrets that the travelers keep. A moving capsule, warm and dry, underneath the weeping sky. Station to station, life goes by. A fleeting moment, a quiet sigh. I find my peace in the motion. Train tracks, raindrops. Train
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la. Let's eat. Meeting the crew at 11 o'clock, wearing my favorite colorful sock. The line is long, but we don't care. Laughter and gossip filling the air. Eggs Benedict and a side of fries. The sun is shining in our eyes. It's the sunny brunch pop, feeling good. Best meal in the neighborhood. Sunshine pop, clapping hands, making the best weekend plans. Coffee refills and mimosas too. Spending the day with the happy crew. Yeah, cheers! Forget the work week, it's far away. We are living for this sunny day. Past the syrup, past the plate.
Sunday fun,
Good times,
Sunday fun.
good times.
Curled in a ball on the velvet chair, not a single worry, not a single care. Paws twitching in a chasing dream, floating on a gentle cream stream. The sunbeam moves across the fur, answering with a rhythmic purr. Just a sleeping cat, quiet and deep. The cozy secrets that the animals keep. Minimalist piano, soft and low, watching the peaceful feelings grow. Tail tucked in, eyes closed tight, everything is feeling exactly right. So soft, so warm, so warm. I wish I could sleep with such simple grace, finding perfect comfort in this space. Do not disturb the tiny king. Purr, sleep.
The chairs are going up on the tables now. The bartender wipes his sweaty brow. The lights are bright, the music ends, saying goodbye to the evening friends. One last sip of the amber glass, watching the final minutes pass. It's the last call blues, time to go. Walking out into the street lamp glow. Slow blues rhythm, guitar cry, waving the long night goodbye. The door is locked, the key is turned. Another lesson that we have learned. night. Just here, just now, lavender dreams float away. Blank white page staring back at me, waiting for the words to set them free. The graphite dances in a jagged line, capturing a thought that is purely mine. Crossing out lines, starting again, the simple magic of paper and pen. Just me and my paper and pen, sitting still, letting the ink spill over the hill. Indie folk rhythm, honest and raw, following the creative natural law.
sketching a dream, writing a song, finding the place where I belong. Coffee stain on the corner edge, standing on the creative ledge. The ideas flow like a river wide, with nowhere left for the truth to hide. The final word, the final word. Reflected on the street, the rhythm of the rain is the city's beat. Color turned up against the cold wind, wondering where the day begins and ends. Puddles forming like mirrors on the ground, the most beautiful lonely sound. Walking in my urban raincoat, dry and warm, moving quietly through the gentle storm. Flow jazz vibes, trumpet blows low. Watching the neon colors softly glow, step by step on the wet concrete, finding peace in the busy street. The most cinematic movie scene, just a silhouette in the dark. Rain falls down, walk on. Rain falls down, walk on. are black and white. Everything looks better in this light. No filters needed, just the truth. The beautiful capture of our youth. One more shot. Say cheese. Shut a click and everything painted in amber and gold. A visual story being told. The dust moves dance in the dying light, preparing for the coming night. Transitioning from day to dark.
Rows of spines in leather and cloth, attracted to stories like a moth. The ladder slides on the wooden rail, a mystery novel or a fairy tale. The music plays a sophisticated tune, ideally suited for the afternoon. Listening to Bookstore Jazz, smart and cool, breaking every loud and noisy rule. Piano trio swinging, soft and low, letting the imagination grow. Lost in a chapter, lost in a song, where the quiet people all belong.
for the wandering mind, leaving the reality behind. Chapter end, close the book.
To
sister is wiping the counter down. The quietest place in the whole town. The music has stopped, the lights are low. It's almost time for me to go. One last drag's in the bottom of the cup. Hard to stand and get back up. I'm the last customer holding on, waiting until the day is gone. Slow blues playing in my head, thinking of the words unsaid. The sign is flipped or closed on the door. Can't stay here anymore. Yeah, time to go. We share a nod and a quiet goodbye. Step out into the cool night air, leaving behind the comfort chair. Closing time.
The world is wrapped in a blanket of white, fading away the shadows of night. The street lights glow in a hazy sphere. Everything feels so quiet here. Steam from my cup joins the mist in the air. A moment of peace without a single care. Walking through the morning fog, soft and slow, watching the hidden world gently grow. Indie folk melody, whispering in light. Everything feels exactly right. Lost in the clouds on most beautiful silence I've found. Ooh, so quiet. Ooh, so quiet. The sun tries to break through the gray, promising a beautiful bright day. But for now I love the haze. Mist clearing so clear.
The sun goes down, the lights dim low. The coffee shop changes its evening flow. No more lattes, no more tea. It's time for something stronger for me. Coffee beans meet the vodka ice. A naughty combination, naughty but nice. Sipping an Espresso Martini, cool and chic. The perfect pick-me-up for the middle of the week. Jazz piano playing a sophisticated tune underneath the rising silver moon. Caffeine and spirits, a dangerous pair, floating on the elegant air. Smooth, so smooth. The foam is creamy, the beans float on top. A party feeling that won't ever stop. From the morning grind to the evening class, life looks better through this glass. One more round. Cheers.
Charcoal pencil and a heavy gray, drawing the people in the window pane. A girl with a dog, a man with a hat, capturing the moment just like that. The lines are rough but the feeling is true. A black and white picture of me and you. Turning a page of the sketchbook fresh and clean, drawing the prettiest cafe scene. Acoustic rhythm, happy and light, sketching the shadows and sketching the light. Art in the making, slow and free. A creative moment just for me. Scra-da-draw, scra-da-draw-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Perfect, no need to erase, just capturing the soul of this place. Graphite magic on the page. Finished. Sign my name. Heavy rain and thunder sounds, needle drops staggering. Slow, dusty drum beat. The sky is weeping a heavy gray, washing the colors of the world away. I'm safe inside with my headphones on, waiting for the sunlight of the dawn. The record spins with a wobble and hiss, a melancholy feeling I don't wanna miss. It's rainy vinyl, lo-fi, deep and chill. Time is stopping, standing still, being still. Piano loops repeating, sad and sweet, matching the rhythm of a rainy street. Focus on the moment, focus on the sound, the most relaxing vibe I found. Let the storm rage outside the door. I don't need to go out anymore. Just me and the beat. Loop fading. Rain remains. He owns a place, he knows it well. The tiger tabby with the silver bell. Walking past the muffins and the cake. A majestic progress he decides to make. He knocks a spoon onto the floor and looks at us, demanding more. There's a cat on the counter, tail held high, watching the customers walking by. Playful jazz rhythm, bouncy and neat. The true owner of the coffee street. He purrs like an engine, soft and loud. The king of the morning coffee crowd. He curls up next to the register till, sleeping peacefully on the windowsill. Don't disturb him, just let him be the furry boss of the company. Here, kitty, sleep tight. scent of lavender fills the air, dissolving every single heavy care. Breathing in slowly, holding the peace, waiting for the inner noise to cease. sipping lavender tea, calm and deep. The quiet promises that the spirit keeps. New age ambient harp strings clear, washing away every doubt and fear. Spa atmosphere, silence and grace. Finding nirvana in this quiet place. Breathe in, breathe Relax the shoulders, clear the mind. Leave the busy world far behind. Just this moment, just this tea. Namaste. Peace.
Good morning, world. The news is black and white today, but I feel colorful in every way. Yeah, got the funny pages in my hand. The best morning in the land. The coffee is hot, the eggs are fried, with my baby sitting by my side. Reading the Sunday newspaper, easy and slow, letting the soulful feelings grow. Classic soul rhythm, organ bright, everything is feeling exactly right. No bad news allowed in here today, just love and music leading the way. Oh yeah, testify. Crossword puzzle number 3. A 4-letter word for you and me. L-O-V-E, that's the key. Sunday song, easy reading. Sunday song, easy reading. Sunday song, easy reading. Sunday I step inside where the most delicious secrets hide. Golden crusts and fluffy white, a purely culinary delight. The baker smiles with flour on his nose, the sweetest scent that the morning knows. The smell of freshly baked bread, warm and sweet, the most comforting simple treat. French waltz rhythm, accordion sway, starting the beautiful hungry day. Butter melting on a slice so thick, making the heart beat fast and quick. Bon appetit. And soft inside, with nowhere left for the hunger to hide. A simple loaf, a work of art, feeding the body and feeding the heart. Warm bread, eat it slow.
The noise of the crowd is a distant roar. I found my sanctuary near the door. A tiny table, a single chair, breathing in the coffee-scented air. Solitude is a friend of mine, turning the water into wine. Sitting in the quiet corner, thinking deep. The silent promises that the mind will keep. Solo piano, non Pelican true, a private concert just for you. Watching the dust motes dance in the light. Everything feels peaceful and right. Just
filter paper instant wet, the finest grind I could get. Circular motion, slow and steady, waiting till the bloom is ready. The bubbles rise, the aroma wakes, a quiet patience that it takes. It's the pour over ritual, time slows down. The best cup of coffee in the town, acoustic rhythm, precise and clean, the most meditative morning scene. Gravity doing the work for me, a liquid moment of clarity. Out, removing every shadow of doubt, a science and an art combined. Enjoy the cup, sip slow. That's the track.
A hidden gem from 74. Couldn't ask for anything more. The cover is worn, but the disc is clean. The best discovery I've ever seen.
Keep digging. Find the beat.
The sky and the city meet. My little garden drinks the rain, washing away the urban stain. Green leaves dancing in the gray, a peaceful start to a cloudy day. Sitting in the rooftop garden rain, cool and wet, the most peaceful feeling I can get. Clutter vibes, roots piano soft, holding my green sanctuary aloft. Nature in the city, brave and small, standing tall against the wall. Rain falls down. call my own. Let it rain, let it grow, green and gray, peace today.
Return sound. Ding. The paper is white, the ribbon is black. There is no delete, no turning back. The keys are heavy, the sound is loud. Standing out from the digital crowd, I'm writing a letter to my love, sent on the wings of a paper dove. Typing on the old machine, clack and ding, making the mechanical rhythm sing. Bookstore Jazz, fast and neat, matching the typewriter's steady beat. A physical letter signed by hand, the most romantic gesture in the land. Type it out, type it out. Ink on the fingers, a smudge on the page, a love letter from a different age. Folding it up in an envelope, sealing it with a kiss and hope. Sign yours truly, send with love. Ting, 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 bum.
The city sleeps while I am awake. I have 1,000 loaves to bake. The flower dust hangs in the light, a snowy scene in the middle of the night. The yeast is working, the dough will rise underneath the starry skies. Working in the midnight bakery, warm and glow, watching the bread begin to grow. The coal stick warm, cello deep, while the rest of the world is fast asleep. The smell of yeast and sugar sweet, the most comforting late night dream. My friend in here, making the purpose crystal clear, feeding the morning with my hand, golden crust, morning come.
living with total liberty, just the waves and the beat. The sun goes down, wave comes in. The sun goes down. The sun goes down. The lamp creates a circle of gold. The books are open, stories told. Highlight a mark in the important part. Try to learn it all by heart. The coffee is cold, but I don't care. There is magic in the quiet air. In the Lofi study session, focus deep. The promises that the student keeps. Hip hop beat, mellow and low, watching the knowledge start to grow. Writing notes with a steady hand, understanding the complex land. The exam is tomorrow, but I am calm. The music acts like a healing balm. One more chapter, one more page. Book close, sleep goes down. Shadows come. Shadows come. Shadows come.
Headphones fall against my ear. The music starts loud and clear. Pressing play on the plastic box. Wearing my high top white tube socks. The tape is winding, the wheels turn. A retro fire starts to burn. Listening to the Walkman Cassette, retro style. Walking down the miracle mile. Set by beat, tape his sound. The coolest rhythm to be found. Rewind and play it back again. Remember the way it was back then.
Click, stop, play.
Another magic in my hand. Does mistake fade in the land. Side A is finished. Flip it to B.
Tape bending. Click, click, stop, play.
The last guest left an hour ago. The lights are dimmed, the mood is low. I sweep the floor in the empty hall, watching the shadows climb the wall. The piano sits in the corner dark, waiting to leave a final mark. Playing the closing time piano soft and blue, a final melody just for you. Empty room reverb echoing deep. The secrets that the old walls keep. The day is done, the work is through, a melodic song, old and new. Good night. Good night. The door and turn the key. The silence is the company for me until the morning light returns. The quiet candle softly burns. Last chord. Silence.
Is turning white outside, where the secrets of the winter hide. The first soft flakes begin to fall, answering the quiet winter call. I watch the silent gentle show, while the coffee starts to slowly flow. Watching the first snow fall, gentle and slow, the quiet beauty that the flakes bestow. Seem at a piano, soft and deep, the cozy promises that the moments keep. White curtain drawn across the glass, waiting for the winter day to pass. So cold, so cold.
vintage Polaroid slow and fast, hoping the happy moment will last. Diddy pop groove, catchy and bright, developing the memory in the sun's light, watching the colors start to bloom, chasing away the digital gloom. Shake it, shake it. Edges blur, the colors blend, the perfect memory without end. A tiny picture, one of a kind, leaving the worries far behind. Develop now. Click. Books all sleep, the silent secrets that the knowledge keeps. The air is dusty, cool and still, searching for answers up the hill. A single lamp on a lonely desk, finding wisdom in the grotesque, hiding in midnight library, focused deep while the rest of the world is fast asleep. Lo-fi beat, hypnotic and low, watching the inner knowledge grow. Just the paper and the ink and me, living with total anonymity. Shh, be quiet. Every book is a different door, always learning something more. The hunger for the written word. Last page, book closed. I reach inside the hot machine, the freshest, warmest sight I've seen. A simple towel, fluffy and white, with nowhere left for the cold to hide. I wrap it close against my skin, letting the coziness begin. It's the warm towel from the dryer, soft and deep, the cozy promises that the fabric keeps. Neo-soul groove, warm and slow, watching the tender feelings gently grow. Steamy comfort, rich and true, a
clean, the feel of heat, making the comfort perfectly complete. A small delight, a daily grace, finding my soft and happy space.
On the clay, wet and cool, following the creative rule. The wheel is spinning fast and true, molding a vision entirely new. A simple form, a vessel round, best concentration I had found. Working on the pottery wheel, turning slow, watching the simple shapes start to grow. Indie folk rhythm, earthy and real, the perfect calm that the artists feel. Hands covered in the muddy brown, quietest place in the whole town. Spin, spin, mold. Strife, a meditative process of life, centering the clay, centering the soul. Almost finished, slow it down.
Measure the flour, measure the salt. No room for error, no room for fault. The yeast awakens with the bubbling sigh beneath the warm and humid sky. Kneading the dough with a rimming hand, the purest comfort in the land. Dance in the yeast and waltz round and round, the sweetest rhythm to be found. A toy playing a joyful tune beneath the rising silver moon. The dough is growing soft and proud, hidden away from the rushing crowd. 1, 2, 3, knead the dough. Part, but the promise of bread warms the heart. A golden crust, a fluffy inside. Waltz on, bake now. Best table in the whole place, a quiet view in a peaceful space, watching the world move in slow motion, feeling a quiet deep devotion to the simple act of sitting still, protected from the outside chill, sitting in the window seat all day long, listening to the rain's gentle song. Jazz trio playing soft and low, letting the peaceful feeling start to grow. Coffee is hot, the view is wide, with nowhere left for the thoughts to hide. The condensation covers the glass, wishing the quiet time would never pass. A tiny world inside this pain, protected from the outside rain. Window view. Stay here.
cold wind bites at the tip of the nose, but I know exactly where the warmth goes. Dark chocolate melted milk is hot, hitting the perfect cozy spot. A mountain of whipped cream on the top, a sweet comforting feeling that won't stop. Drinking the hot chocolate cure, thinking sweet, the only solution that can't beat. Smooth R&B vibe, velvet polka, sending my happy spirits along. Marshmallows melting in the cocoa brown, the best warmth in the whole town. Ooh, so creamy. Distant ships drift by. The air is cold, the feeling is fast. Memories of the future and the past. The lighthouse sends a gentle beam, a guiding light inside a dream. Through the night, a light shines
the perfect rhythm grow. The music is played by the world itself, taken down from the golden shelf. Listen to the gravity of the desert, clean and clear. The most unique music right here. Cinematic minimalism, slow and fast. A quiet rhythm that is built to last. Mechanical sound, pure and true. The privilege of listening just for you. The complexity is simple and deep. The secrets that the physics keep. A silent opera, soft and grand. The most exclusive sound in the land. The luxury of bespoke new sound. The quietest music to be found. A perfect, constant, clean design. A genius moment that is purely divine. The gravity to improser. Play on. flask is glass, the liquid glows where the secret knowledge flows. A gentle steam with a hidden scent, an ancient mixture heaven sent. The alchemist stirs with a knowing eye beneath the flickering dim light. The flavors change as I take a sip, from bitter cold to a honey lip. Drinking the alchemist brew, strange and sweet, a unique magical luxury treat. Cinematic, mysterious and slow, watching the changing colors softly glow. Magical melody, dark and deep, the secrets that the ancient ones keep. It tastes of history, rich and old, a story of power to be told. It promises youth, it promises fame, playing the fascinating ancient game. The luxury of the impossible thing, the joy that true uniqueness can bring. A drink that alters the mind and soul, making the fragmented spirit whole. Alchemist brew, drink it down. The clock can spin, but we are still standing outside of the temporal hill. The world rushes past in a single blur. Nothing here can truly occur. We sip our drinks in the quiet room, sheltered from the march of doom. A perfect stillness, calm and vast, a moment of forever built to last. Inside the temporal bubble, still and deep, the endless promises that forever keeps. Plastic full crossover, grand and slow. fragmented spirit whole. Temporal Bubble never a story of power to be told. The most intense coffee you can find, leaving the gentle ones behind. A volcanic luxury just for you. A volcanic luxury just for you. A volcanic luxury just for you. The luxury of raw pure power, a privileged feeling in this quiet hour, connected to the planet's core, asking for nothing and nothing more. Geothermal espresso, burn slow. Walls are draped in the finest weave, a texture that the senses perceive. Petals of roses scattered wide, with nowhere left for the rough to hide. We sit on cushions of softest silk, drinking a rare, expensive milk. The fabric flows with a gentle shine, a luxury that is purely divine, surrounded by petals and silk, soft, sweet, a luxury that cannot be beat. Soft jazz, bad and melon slow, watching the beautiful colors softly glow, luxurious tones rich and warm, sheltered from every outside storm. Achieving perfect happiness, no hard edges, no single flaw, following the gentle, simple law, petals and silk, stay a while. The music is made by the light and shade, a symphony perfectly newly made. The wall is covered in light sensors keen, watching the ultimate bizarre scene. When blue appears, the sound is low. When red appears, the drums will flow. The music is precise, the sound is pure, a synesthetic, gentle cure. Listening to the color composer, clean and clear, the most unusual music right here. Sophisticated, minimalist, slow and true, a unique music design. Creating the music with my own light. Every movement changes the tone, listening to the song that is purely my own. The luxury of creating the sound, the ultimate pleasure can be found. A true connection, deep and is built to last. Color poiser, play on. Color poiser, play on. Pressure is heavy on the outer shell, a story that only the privileged can tell. We sit inside the cabin deep, where the dark ocean secrets sleep. The martini glass is thick and cold, a flavor that is sharp and bold, a single olive deep and green, the most isolated spot ever seen. Drinking the Mariana Trench Martini, cold and deep. The ancient promises that the dark waters keep. Deep sea drone, heavy bass low, watching the slow current softly flow. Isolated feeling, dark and vast, a memory that is built to last. That is built to last. The light outside is gone and dead. The weight of the ocean on my head. We toast to being so far down the ocean, isolation in the crowded town, the luxury of extreme depth and cost, the comfort that is never lost. Yeah, on a trench martini, sip slow. She asks me to name a simple scent, a memory that was heaven sent. She mixes the liquid with a skillful hand, the most unique service in the land. I drink the potion, the room is blurred, a silent memory is clearly heard, a taste of childhood, soft and true, a powerful feeling, old and new, served by the memory architect, kind and wise, seeing the past through my happy eyes, nostalgic chill, soft and slow, watching the beautiful flashbacks gently grow, echoing vocals, distant, sweet, a unique luxury that cannot be beat. The feeling hits me sharp and clear, removing every doubt and fear. The flavor matches the long lost day, taking the tired soul far away. The luxury of customized emotion, a powerful sensory devotion, a drink that touches the mind and soul, making the complex memory whole. Memory architect. table is carved from a single piece. The feeling of luxury will never cease. The jade is cold, the color deep, secrets that the ancient stones keep. The tea is served in a bowl of white, reflecting the soft and gentle light. Everything is smooth and cool, following the ancient simple rule. Sitting at the jade table, service green and deep, the expensive promises that the ancients keep Chinese. Type of fusion flew clear and high beneath the ornamental painted sky. Elig melody, pure and true. The imperial luxury just for you. The music flows like a winding stream, living inside a beautiful quiet dream. The fire